Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be something I have never done before, and that is a products that I want to use up in 2016 video. Now this is not my idea. I got this idea from a YouTuber I watch. She's one of my favorite YouTubers and her name is Melissa Parada. I hope I'm saying that right. But yeah, I love her videos. I actually found her channel because she also used to work for Sephora just like I did. I thought this video was a really awesome idea because it's basically just meant to help you kind of declutter your makeup collection a little bit and to kind of help set some goals to use up some things throughout the year. So it's not like a crazy deadline or anything. You have an entire year and you basically choose some products that you want to just work a little bit harder to use up, or at least like hit significant pan on, or like use up a decent amount at least, even if you don't get to fully use up the products. So I'm not totally sure how I'm going to be doing this yet. I might do a video like halfway through the year showing you guys my progress and just updating you guys on how I'm doing. I'll definitely do an update at like the end of 2016 and see if I actually stick with this and use up these products. And before we jump in, I definitely encourage you guys to join me on this. I think it's just a really great idea if you are like a makeup hoarder like I am. You definitely probably have some things that are sitting in your collection that are just taking up space that just need to go basically. Anyways, jumping into the products, the first couple things I have are a couple face powders. Now face powder is something I have a lot of and I really want to go through a couple of them this year. The first one I've had for quite a while and it is the NARS powder foundation. I believe they've like reformulated and repackaged this since, but I have mine in the shade Siberia, which is the lightest, and I'll open it up and show you guys what it looks like. So that's it there. As you can see, I've already hit a considerable amount of pan on it, so hopefully this one won't be too hard. I don't like this product as much as I used to. It gives really good coverage, but it can be a little bit cakey to be honest, but this is something I'm hoping to use up. And then also I have the Makeup Forever Pro Finish Powder Foundation. This one I got in gratis while working at Sephora and I have like hardly used it at all. I've like barely even put a dent in this, so this one's going to be a little bit harder, but I use powder foundations every day to set my makeup, so hopefully this won't be too hard. If I stick with them, I can definitely get them both used up this year. This one is in the shade 115 Pink Ivory. Once again, just a powder foundation just like the NARS. This one is definitely more smooth and more flawless, though I don't find this one as cakey, but still provides pretty good coverage. So I definitely have my work cut out for me with those. Next thing is also from NARS, and it is this little Narcissist Cheek Trio. I've had this for quite a while too. And the main reason I want to get this used up is because I've actually totally used up one of the products in it already. This was NARS Laguna Bronzer, and as you can see, it's like empty. So the two remaining products are Orgasm Blush and then a highlight, which I believe is called Devotee. I don't think it's in their permanent range anyways. But yeah, Orgasm Blush, I've used up a full one in the past and I love it. It's just not one of my go-tos anymore, so I want to try and use that up. And then the highlight I don't really reach for. I don't really go for like pink-based highlights, which is kind of weird because I do have some pink tones to my skin, but really want to get that used up as well. Then I have a brow pencil, which once again I've had for forever. This is a brow product that I used to use, and it is the NYX Auto Eyebrow Pencil. Now I recently switched to Anastasia Brow Wiz. And I used this the other day because I'd run out and I didn't have any of my Brow Wiz left. And it is like a really, really thick twist up pencil. It was so weird to use after using Brow Wiz because Brow Wiz is so like tiny and fine. I have this in the shade Dark Brown. I don't have a ton left in this, so hopefully it should be pretty easy to use up. I've been using Chocolate Brow Wiz recently, but when I went to repurchase it, they were sold out, so I got Auburn, forgetting how my hair isn't quite as red anymore. So I've actually been kind of like layering this over top of it so it's not quite as red and matches my hair a little bit better. I'm also going to try and use up at least 2 primers this year. I have a lot of primers, especially little like mini deluxe size samples that I've just collected over the years. And I recently did a clean out and threw out quite a bunch of them. But one that I do want to try to use up this year is the Shiseido Refining Makeup Primer. I used to work for Shiseido actually, and my boss, my counter manager, used to like rave about this, and it's just like a slightly pink tinge, very subtly brightening primer, and it also has some pore smoothing kind of qualities to it as well. So I'm going to try and get rid of that. And then I also want to use up this Benefit Professional License to Blot. I love the regular Professional primer, and I told myself that I couldn't repurchase it until I used this one up. This one is like a little twist up stick, and I'll show you guys how much I have left of this one. So I've got like that much left, quite a bit definitely. I do like this, but it just doesn't work quite as well as the regular Professional, so really want to get that used up too so I can repurchase my regular Professional primer. Then my last couple makeup items before I jump into some more like skincare products. The first one is this Bare Minerals Well Rested Highlighting Pen. I actually had this in my products I regret buying video. And I don't like this because it really doesn't do anything. Like, it's a yellow tinted highlighting pen. I can't even open it. There we go. It's just like a twist up highlighting pen. It really doesn't do anything under makeup as a corrector or after makeup, but I just want to get it used up because I can't return it now. So I'm probably just going to use this as like a corrector underneath my concealer, even though it doesn't really do that much, just to kind of get it used up. And finally, my last makeup item is a product from Cella, and this is their Ivory Lace Highlighting Pencil. This is just like a cream shadow kind of stick. You can use this a few different ways. You can use it to highlight your brow bone. I like using it around my lips when I want to like clean up my lipstick. You could probably use it as concealer too, but it's just like a matte cream kind of shadow pencil. I don't think this will be too hard to get used up, but I just have to remember to actually use it. That's kind of the main problem that I have with using things up. Alright, so into the last few kind of more skincare items. The first couple things are both eye products, and the first is Benefit Puff Off. This is meant to be kind of like an under eye primer almost. You're supposed to use it before your makeup, and it just has like a little kind of stainless steel applicator to kind of like depuff and soothe. The main reason I don't use this is because I just don't notice a huge difference with it. It's like slightly brightening and like slightly blurring, but it's just nothing crazy. But I want to try to use this up, and it does depuff, so if I ever have puffy eyes in the morning, this will come in handy, I guess. And the next thing is actually for kind of depuffing as well. This is the Korres Cucumber Depuffing Eye Mask. I bought this almost a year ago now. I used it a couple times and I just didn't feel like it really did much. I'm going to pop it in the fridge, and I hope that will help a little bit because it's kind of like a gel texture. Hopefully that'll help me see some better results because this was fairly pricey and I would not like to let it go to waste. And then something I'm in no hurry to really use up because I do really like it, but this is the Dior Creme de Rose Lip Balm. I've had this for quite a while now, and I'm just really afraid of it expiring because this stuff is like crazy expensive. I don't want it to go to waste at all. I still have a pretty good amount left. I'll show you. It's kind of the amount I have left there. I have hit some pan on it, but I really just want to get that used up so it's not going to waste, like I said. Then I have the Fresh Sugar Lip Serum Advanced Therapy. This is a lip serum, like I just said. I like this product, but my problem is that if I use it consistently, I do get little breakouts on my lip line, like little blackheads, because it is kind of heavy, I guess, for me. I'm fine if I use it like a couple days in a row and then like a couple days not using it and then kind of once again using it again and just kind of taking little breaks in between. But because I can't use it every day, it has been hard to get into the habit of using it. It's in a little pump kind of bottle, and I've used up about half of it, I would say, so I really want to get this used up as well. I got this in gratis from Sephora, by the way. I didn't actually pay for it. And then my final item is this cleansing water from the brand Ren. This is their Rosa Centifolia 3-in-1 cleansing water. I originally bought this because when I worked at Sephora, I used to always use this to like remove swatches from my hands and everything, and it worked amazing for that. So I thought this would be a great makeup remover. But it really doesn't do that good of a job. It kind of irritates my skin, definitely irritates my eyes, so I've been mostly using it to kind of just remove like little like mistakes, like mascara smudges, or like if I mess up on my eyeliner, I'll use it to correct that. But like when I do that, I use the tiniest little amount, so it's obviously not going anywhere fast. It's about that full on the bottle, so I have a little bit over half left. I will continue to use it to fix little makeup mistakes, and I don't know, maybe I'll go back to using it to remove like swatches on my hand. Yeah, those were all of the products that I'm really going to try to work hard to use up in 2016. Once again, this wasn't my idea, so I will have Melissa's video linked down below if you want to check it out. Like I said, she's one of my favorite YouTubers. And once again, please feel free to join me if you have some products in your collection that you really want to get used up. Comment down below and let me know what you want to try use up as well, and we can kind of hold each other accountable this year. As always, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will talk to all of you in my next video. Bye guys!